on your business to-do list these days? Is marketing pretty high up there? Thought so. But if terms like cost per click and bounce rate and open rate and Google Analytics and pixels and conversion tracking, if all that makes you want to stop before you even get started, you are not alone. Digital marketing can be kind of a complicated thing, and unfortunately a lot of digital marketers make it a lot more complicated than it needs to be, especially for businesses like yours who work one-on-one providing services in real life to people. Your business is based on relationships. So let's unwind this whole digital marketing thing for just a minute. Instead of worrying so much about conversion tracking and measuring and tracking what we're doing in the digital marketing efforts, let's focus on people for a minute. Because the act of doing something to improve your digital marketing, whether you're tracking it or not, is the thing that's going to impact your bottom line and help your business. And when it comes down to it, you're probably tracking the big bottom line numbers that matter anyway, right? You're tracking revenue and expenses and profit and the number of intro offers sold and the number of clients retained. Those things can tell you a lot about whether your digital marketing or any other kind of marketing efforts are actually working or not. So digital marketing is really, when it comes down to it, just about crafting a really good online customer experience. It's having that conversation with people, your people, those people who are probably out there looking for your services right now. It's getting in the right place at the right time with them and having that conversation in the digital space, because we're talking about digital marketing here. And when that happens, when that conversation is allowed to happen, then everybody wins. So your digital customer journey can be broken down to 3 phases. First is the attraction phase. So the goal here is to be interesting and visible. This is typically where most people think about digital marketing, is this advertising phase. So typically this looks like social media, Google search, paid ads, and free content, or whatever content marketing you're doing. Next is the conversion phase. So the goal here is to be compelling and easy. So we do this by having a really great, irresistible intro offer and removing all roadblocks from your website checkout so that it's really easy for a new client to engage with you for the first time. Last is the retention phase. The goal here is just to be supportive and helpful. This is where communication really rises to the top. Things like emails, texts, app chats, and real-life conversations are the things that can really help your retention. So you can't convert people who you haven't attracted. For example, if you have a big, beautiful website that's a total secret, and you're wasting resources if you're attracting people you can't convert. So for an example of this, a lot of studios spend so much money on paid ads, but are driving traffic to a website that doesn't do its job. And you're gonna struggle long-term if you're attracting and converting clients, but you can't keep them around for that second sale after that discounted intro package. If all you're selling is intros, that's not gonna work out so well. Your digital marketing strategy needs all 3 pieces, but that doesn't mean you have to work on all 3 pieces at the same time. So here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna take stock of where you are right now in your business. What's working well for your business? Are you already attracting people? Do you have good numbers visiting your website or a prime location and plenty of walk-ins? Or maybe once people try your intro, they love what you offer and they stay on as regular members. So give yourself a little credit here. Celebrate what you're doing well. Then look at the area that you feel is your biggest weakness. What's the area that you want to focus on first? Don't be distracted by tactics and platforms and all the things that are outside that area, at least for now. Marketing is a never-ending process, I promise. You're going to come back to the other things. Got your focus area in mind? In the next 3 videos, I'm going to do a deep dive into each one of those areas. So be sure to tune into the one video that's going to make sense for your next steps for your business.